Sisters, if you are starting this month on your period, I want to share 3 points with you. This is my friends, Sasma and Layla. I just needed a background picture and I picked them because sisterhood. I hope they don't I hope they don't get mad at me for using this picture. But what I want to tell you is that many women in the world understand what it's like to start Ramadan and not be fasting and praying with everyone else in the same way. Unfortunately, there is a lot of taboo in some communities about talking about menstruation, which is completely outside of Islam. Islam is very, very vocal about menstruation and very clear. But due to the taboo of some cultures, it's led to a lot of women feeling like starting Ramadan on your period is a form of punishment, or it's a form of not being able to feel as included in the community space. In reality, starting your period in Ramadan is simply what? It's simply submission to God, that you are choosing to not participate in the acts you normally would be participating in only because this is your worship to Allah. Why are we refraining to do that on our periods? It's not because there's anything like bad. It's not a punishment from God. No, it's simply because this is what Allah asked us to do, what the Prophet ﷺ guided us. A woman's body in Islam is extremely honored. That includes her physical, biological processing. So in this time of being in menses, honor your body. Rest and relax and eat and drink and take care of yourself. Don't feel guilty about taking care of your body. That's literally what you're supposed to do in this time. And make 2 intentions. The first intention is it's worship in and of itself. Every single second of Ramadan, you are getting rewarded. In the second, even when you're eating and drinking, you are being rewarded for doing so. And number 2, try to connect with the woman companions on an emotional level. Think about what it was like for Aisha radiallahu anha to get her period as she's going to make Hajj with the Prophet ﷺ. And she was weeping. And what was the Prophet ﷺ's reaction? To comfort her, that this is something ordained. What was it like for Safiya radiallahu anha to get her period at the end of Hajj? What was it like for the women companions to get their periods at a time where there were no products for women to be able to navigate cleanly existing in spaces without being worried about dripping? And that is a very real reality for our sisters in Gaza. So in Ramadan, if you are on your period and you are feeling sad or frustrated or guilty or any reasons that you don't need to feel, I'm not invalidating your real feelings. I'm just saying you don't have to feel guilty or upset or those feelings. It's not a requirement Islamically to feel those feelings by any means. Think about the women of Gaza and how they are navigating being on their periods in tents without any type of supplies, in a genocide, in Ramadan, and what it's like for them. This is our opportunity to connect with our sisters in Gaza emotionally, our sisters in Sudan, in the Congo, in all parts of the world, that it is a privilege to feel sad, that you don't get to do the things that you might be doing, and you just have to wait another few days or maybe another week, and then you're going to be able to do them. When our brothers and sisters, our sisters, of course, specifically in this context, are not going to have that same opportunity. And how can we use the privileges that we have to support their liberation? I'll make another video, inshallah, on what you can do in Ramadan. May Allah bless you Ramadan and honor us this Ramadan with being a means of the liberation of our brothers and sisters everywhere. Ameen.